Well, one time I was down here at the local Exxon station buying them 12-pack of Coke. I had two 12-pack of Coke, one in each hand. I had 24 Coke in my hand, and there was a man leaning against the ice cream counter, and he was talking crossways to the clerk, you know, the gas attendant clerk. And so I walked in front of him and set them up on the counter. And he goes, "Excuse me, can't you see we were talking? And you didn't even say excuse me when you walked between us." And I looked at him and I said, "Excuse me, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking." And he said, "Yeah, you just saying that now 'cause I said something." And he just kept on yapping, flapping them lips, just yapping, while I paid for my Cokes, you know. And I picked him up, and he was yapping. I said, "Look, I'm going outside." And he goes, "And I am too." And he followed me out there, and what, you know, my car was, and I had my gas running. And he goes, he said, "What's the deal? You don't have no respect for the black man?" I was flabbergasted. I looked at him. I said, "I ain't got no problem with the black man." He said, "It's the, and I said the word, I go ahead and say, I said, "It's the assholes that give me a problem." Boy, he looked like he kind of got mad, and he run that mouth some more, and then he got in his car and drove off. And I went in there to Edwin, who worked there, and there's a friend of mine, and he happens to be a black man. And I said, "You know what that man said to me?" He said, "Don't you have any black respect for the black man?" And Edwin said, "What are you talking about say that for?" He said, "Wasn't nothing about nothing." He said, "Besides that, I'm here to sell merchandise. You know, if I'm talking a little in between, you know, this counter is for setting your merchandise on." I said, "Yeah, I know." He said, "You know he a highway patrol?" I said, "Oh my God." 'Cause at that time, I ain't have a gun license, and I carried a gun. I said, "Now this guy going to have it out for me. He going to be watching for me, and he going to catch me with these guns, and I'm going to get busted." But he never did. I guess he was just having a bad day. But that's something what happened to me right here at Exxon, and I was just trying to buy my Coca-Colas and my gasoline. Some people, you know. And then he made out like I was being discriminatory. I wasn't discriminatory. I was just taking care of my business. Lord have mercy. Woo-wee. Some of the people you run into these days, and you got to be careful, they'll kill you. See it on the news every night.